ever used before. So. Are we live?
We are live. Let's see if this will refresh.
How do you know? There's no indication at all.
Right
here.
Live.
Man, that's tricky.
Yeah.
That's a very small space to know that you're live. Hello, everyone.
Well, I don't typically use this interface, but
If you're here, and I don't believe you are, hello. If you're watching this after the fact, hello to you as well. We have journeyed a long way to enter this half blue, half pink room. Lonnie has come all the way from a different country for this. And there we are. Hi, Ina Pizza is, I believe, Ina, your wife, says hello.
Wife.
Howdy, everyone.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How you doing?
Ina says you're live. Thank you, Ina. Howdy. And then you can use our logo on here. This is how new to this system everyone is but Jake.
Yep.
I'm surprised that our logo shows up in the comments.
I have
hello.
them as emotes on my channel. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Germany. Bloody Nephilim says, "What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?"
We had
Do
a
you remember-
surprise. Lonnie came here today. None of us knew he would be here.
Yeah, it was. I've had him upstairs in my house for 8 months.
Yep.
Locked away.
I surprised everyone by letting him out
You
of
let
the
me
room.
out.
Yeah. So this reminds me, because we're saying hello so much, to a story that no one knows because we've never talked about it before. But there was a time in I want to say 11. I don't know why I looked at you. You weren't there. You weren't even alive. you weren't even alive yet.
Yeah.
Where Andy has been hoarding Lonnie. Yes. Where we were doing a thing where it was our old label, and they had come to us and said that there was a new platform that was going to exist where it was an interactive version of Facebook where we would record videos and then we would show up on people's Facebook feeds, like walking around on your feed. And so we had to say all these things that were recorded that would be like the same message over and over again, but using different names. So we would say things like, "Hello, Grace. Hello, Gingu. Hello," like every possible
name.
What's every possible name? Yeah. Riley, what's up? Black Cat, what's up? So anytime I see or hear anyone say "what's up" in an exclamatory way, I just think of spending like 12 hours in this weird, like, kind of like TV studio near LAX, and you weren't there. I don't know why I keep looking at you. You still weren't there. You're never gonna be there. But maybe now in retrospect,
I'm into the story though.
we can redo it. But people might have seen some images from it. But as it turns out, it never saw the light of day. Like many promises that we were made back then.
I was wondering whatever happened to that, if anything came of it. Because I don't really use Facebook, so.
The answer is not shit, Jake. Nothing
All
ever
right.
came of it.
Got it.
CC hoarded all of it.
I remember you just being like, "Hey, soldier."
Yeah.
Some of the weirdest
because
things.
they wrote a bunch of shit for us that was supposed to be like BBB Army things, and so it was all soldier.
Yep.
Hey, soldier.
Yeah.
Soldier.
What's up, partner? It was
What's
all
up,
like we
sports?
were like fucking John Wayne
Yeah.
in makeup.
Hey,
Pilgrim.
We did that
Yeah.
for like 12 hours.
Hey, Pilgrim.
For like 12 hours.
Hi, Pilgrim. How are you doing? Oh man, there's so many questions. It's hard. Hi, Uncle Pickle Jake. All right. I feel like there's so much that I don't understand.
Yeah, there will be.
All right.
Yep.
Hey from the Netherlands. What's up? Hello, partner. The live stream concert. What's the best site to stream in the UK? The only site, Veeps, is the only place that you'll be able to watch the live stream concert. It is available worldwide, and yeah, anywhere that you go, and it will be following you anywhere that you go. You can watch it on your phone, on your laptop, on your PC, on your what were the like Shell MacBooks that had like the multicolored backs.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't alive yet.
I
Don't
have
pretend that you know you were not. You were born in
You see them in
2012.
antique stores.
I did have
Yeah.
one of those actually.
You have one currently?
No, I had one as a kid. Well, it was the family computer. I think we had the blue color.
Canada's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Jake, are you gonna do the banana? Says
No,
free underscore.
Not on this one.
What's the banana?
What's the banana?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys don't need to know.
All these.
Okay.
Oh, that's Twitch After Dark. Huh?
Yeah.
Cece, are you gonna do the banana?
I don't possibly. I don't
All
know
right.
what it is.
You can do the
but-
banana.
Yeah.
Cece might do the banana. Social distance seating. Yeah, kind of. I mean, we're trying to fit all in a camera right now. We've been, for those of you who don't know, we've been here at Jake's house recording and working on the new record that's coming after Restitch These Wounds comes out. So we've all been being very safe. We don't really do anything but record here and then go back home. So the occasional grocery store trip, but gloves and masks and everything else. And hopefully everybody else is doing the same. There's a lot of banana things in
If you
the
want
chat.
to, if you want to know what the banana is,
With the banana.
Can we know?
who's going to be the banana?
It's
Oh.
you,
It's me.
baby. There
See?
it is.
It picks me.
Wow.
Hey.
Nope.
Oh.
So that is pretty cool.
Okay.
Who is it?
Who's that?
Nobody.
No one.
Is it the kid?
No, I think it's Andy.
It's not me.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. You are the
Hey.
banana.
Yeah.
All right, that is pretty cool. I'm wondering what was that pickle thing from earlier?
Oh, there's a pickle one too. It's just filled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eggplant,
Same
pickle,
thing.
all
Yeah.
kinds. Wow. This is a whole new world.
Yep.
Yeah, banana beer sack. There's a banana army. Man, there's a lot of banana-based shit in this room.
Banana soldiers.
Hey,
What's
banana
up,
soldiers. Does anyone have any questions that aren't banana related, so that we may answer some?
Or pickle related.
Yeah. Pickle Pits. Is that like Pickle Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
I'm
So,
Pickle Rick.
Here,
I want to
there's
get out of the frame so that I'm not Pickle Rick. There's Pickle Rick. Oh, that's punk rock. There's a Pickle Rick one.
Cece, is
though,
that
right
you?
next to it.
Oh.
Wow.
Nope. I don't know.
Go to the one next to it, the Pickle Rick.
Nope.
Yeah, he's Pickle Rick. That's
Yeah.
so good. All right.
It's fun.
I dead ass want a happy birthday from Andy. It's half 16th today. I don't know what that means. Is half 16th? Is your half 16th birthday
Like
or
16
today
and a
is?
half, I think.
Yeah, 16 and a half.
Yeah.
Or 8.
I know about this because I actually celebrate half Christmas.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
You celebrate half Christmas?
June 25th, half Christmas.
Now,
Is that
halfway through the year before Christmas.
now when you
So what do
say
you do?
you
Yeah,
celebrate
wait,
it,
what?
does the family get together?
Just whoever's around. Usually it's just me and Rita.
So you just go outside to whoever's around and
Well,
say.
we
You
do
made
it
this
Merry
up,
half
right?
Christmas.
No,
so
I'm serious.
it's like Scrooge. Like you yell out the window, "You there, boy?
Well, we do.
Do you know what day it is?"
We usually just stay home because nobody else is celebrating, so we have to do it ourselves. But yeah, Santa hats, we get gifts, stockings, just a reason to celebrate.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Well,
So,
half Christmas.
half 16th, I'm assuming is the same.
Okay,
thing.
so we missed half Christmas. How was your half Christmas this year?
It was good.
Did you yell out the window to a little boy, a little Dickensian street urchin?
No,
Please,
no.
Get the biggest chicken in the window.
Kept to myself.
Cease, I feel like you're just kind of in the side here. I want to get you
Oh, I'm
involved.
enjoying the stories. I love half Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure we're all involved. All right. Nachos Buenos says XMXMX. Smiley faces.
Jinx, how's Alice? Very pregnant.
Yes. When do you guys do? Fall time?
October 20th.
Fantastic.
Halloween baby.
Very exciting. Just let everyone into the world of Twitch, says Night Dragon. Jake, I believe you're the gatekeeper here of the world of Twitch. Are we all invited
mean-
into the world of Twitch?
yeah, I don't really know what that means.
What do you guys eat while you're writing? This is a great question. Let's go around here. Cece, what is it that you... we can talk about the beverage that you've been drinking for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had a blueberry Red Bull, but I would always get one every single day. And so it would just look like I'm drinking the same one every single day. So Andy would be like, you still haven't finished that thing? But for months. So I finally gave up energy drinks. And so now it's more just pre-workouts and protein
It's
shakes.
from energy drink to like
Pre-workout.
Pre-workout, which
Like,
is
oh,
more
I thought
intense.
you were talking
Way
about
more
The
intense.
caffeine went higher. So
I gave up the energy
Yeah, I
drinks.
gave up. I
I'm
don't
full
drink
on
those
pre-workout now.
Yeah.
I have a question about the pre... Are you just drinking them casually? Like, oh, I'm thirsty. Let me make a pre-workout.
No, it's...
That's your morning coffee.
Yeah, it's like I substitute that for coffee.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
every day. I didn't have one today, though.
Jinx, what have you been eating while we've been recording or drinking?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Kafifi?
Gafifi.
What about you? You just...
I feel like I've become known in the band as the guy who eats weird meals.
Apples and
Yeah.
carrots.
I think it started when we were rehearsing with Andy Black,
Yeah.
and I just the first
Bag of
rehearsal,
bread and a...
pulled out a bag of bread and just started eating.
No,
the
you didn't pull the
slices.
bag out. You kept it in your backpack and were eating individual
Oh, yeah,
slices
I
of
just
bread out
pulled
of a
the
backpack.
slices. Yeah, and you thought that was.
And
hilarious.
yesterday, Juliet and I went to the grocery store because today is Lonnie's first day back in LA. And yesterday we went to the grocery store and picked some things up for him because he's staying with us. And it's the weirdest collection of things, but it's exactly what I knew he wanted: Cheerios, a bag of spinach, spaghetti,
Yeah, whole wheat
and whole wheat bread,
and 1% milk.
and 1% milk. That was the groceries that I picked. That's his rider. That's
my
the
rider.
Lonnie
That's his
rider.
rider.
You nailed it. I feel right at home.
I've been eating, the Vega protein bars, the
Yeah, those
vegan
are good.
protein bars.
I've never tried one.
That's my main jam. What about you?
Avocado toast.
You introduced me to Coke Zero and the joys of Coke Zero.
Yeah,
Big
it's
fan
much
of
better
that.
than
Yeah.
Diet Coke. Yep.
Boy, I have terrible posture. I'm just sitting.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm all
Just-
slouched
yeah.
over. Someone says,
Falling
Jinx, don't
down.
cut your hair. You look great like that.
Okay. Well, I just got it cut 2 days ago, so.
Ah.
Ah.
Beach, aha, motherfucker.
But thanks.
Will there be a deluxe edition of Restitch These Wounds? No, I mean, I think that this is meant to be kind of the deluxe edition in the sense that everything's included. If you buy the physical copy of the record, both the vinyl and the CDs are full of photos and all kinds of cool shit in there in the liner notes. So we try to make the physical copy of the record as exciting as possible. But no, once this record is out and the 10th anniversary is complete, we'll be moving on to the new record, which we already are, but the plans are kind of moving into record 6. So and actually, the intention is for you guys to hear something from that sooner rather than later. So hopefully by the end of the year, you'll be hearing a song. You know, that would be great. We'd like to get it out in the first quarter of next year. Someone has just been writing nutritional yeast over and over again. And I want to acknowledge them because you are correct.
Waterman!
Yeah.
Yes.
You are correct. You probably watch my podcast. I eat nutritional yeast on everything. It's the only way that I make my gross, tasteless tofu tolerable is by pouring a thing that sounds even worse onto it called nutritional yeast. Have you guys ever had nutritional yeast?
Never.
No,
No.
it sounds awful though.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What
it's,
is it?
It's like a nutty, cheesy seasoning. That's the
Okay.
taste of it, but it's just like iron and zinc and a bunch of
Oh,
like.
okay.
But it's like it's basically like vitamins
Yeah.
in flake form, but it tastes like kind of a nutty, cheesy thing.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's ultra healthy and tastes good, and it sounds disgusting.
yeah,
Yeah,
sounds very bad.
yeah. Have you ever had it?
No, it sounds like something I'd like though.
Yeah, you probably would. We'll dump it all over all your shit when we get home.
How does that compare to like Vegemite or Megamite or
Oh.
It's kind of all right.
think
Yeah,
Bill
no, it's
Waterman's,
it's.
crashed her.
I can't stand.
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it
I
is it
can't
the
either.
real Bill Waterman is in here?
Yes.
Bill
I
Waterman.
believe it is.
What is he on a boat? What are you doing?
Water.
Yeah.
You on a yacht? You sailing the 7 seas there, chap?
Was Bill Waterman right?
Water.
Jinx, was Bill Waterman right?
About what?
I think I saw they said, what's the name that makes everyone laugh? And they were like,
Oh, Bill Waterman. Yeah.
That was a ridiculous night. I don't even know how that
Yeah, we were just laughing about the name Bill Waterman in our bunks in the RV, just like laughing with each other. Ah, Bill Waterman. All right, this is a hard hitting question for everyone. According to someone, Cyber Eagle 6 says, "What's your favorite type of car?" Jake,
Tesla.
Tesla. All right, so that good. So you're self-fulfilling prophecy there.
Yeah.
You're happy.
Well,
yeah.
maybe when someday owning that Roadster.
The crazy
yeah,
tank
the-
thing.
No. They have a Roadster.
Oh,
it looks
right,
like a
they do have.
Ferrari.
Yeah, they have the Ferrari one. Yeah, I was the
that
first
one's
thing that came to my mind
$200,000.
is
It's crazy.
the futuristic.
Oh, the Cybertruck. I'm not
Cybertruck
into that.
That they just throw things right through the glass.
Yeah. Oh, it's like bulletproof glass, and then just a rock smashes it. It's
And he
like,
doubled down.
oh, yeah,
He
that
did
could be
it
some
twice,
improvements.
too.
Yeah.
All right, Lonnie, what's your favorite?
I want to say I like the handle Cyber Eagle 6. Very cool.
Cool.
That's his favorite car.
To answer the question, I do like I like vintage Mustangs. I've always enjoyed those.
All right, Jonks.
I wouldn't mind a Tesla.
I like anything AMG related, so any Benz with AMG, their engines are pretty sick, so anything AMG is cool.
I think I like a obviously everybody. Oh, Batmobile.
Yeah.
Probably like a vintage GTO. It's kind of like what I've got with my Challenger anyway,
Yeah.
but I just like that body.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's cool.
There you go. Did you just bought DMP yogurt because it's BBB themed? Yes, I did. I guess that was more of just a statement. Yeah, let us know how the yogurt is. We have nothing to do with that. That was all. That was all the Mexican BBB army that got the company to pay attention to us, and then I guess got Jake to talk about it on one of these shows or something. You said the name. I saw a video where you and Eno were like saying the name of the yogurt company on one of these
Really?
things. Yeah, like they told you to say it. And then I guess they sent that video to them, and it was all the Mexican BVB army that made it happen.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was just like say this,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. That's how
Yeah.
that happened?
Yes, the
Wow.
fans made it happen. They
I had no idea.
like always, they knocked the door down, and we appreciate it because it's very cool. The lips had me wheezing, brah. Is that a code sentence to get into something? Favorite countries to tour in, says Nadagalagalagalala.
I really like Australia. Every time we go there, it's a great time, and it's
I like
always-
that name.
They're pretty welcoming.
Australia? All right.
Yeah.
Me. I love Australia, but anywhere in Europe, really. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about you?
I
Chunky?
really enjoy Europe too. Because I mean, I'm a sucker for all those super old buildings.
Same.
And, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, you guys can go on old building hunts
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Found it. What about you?
I like Europe too, but I got to go with the U.S. just because everything works and I can understand everything, and yeah, it's just
It's
easy.
understandable, yeah.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I love the U.S. I think that for me, I'll always have a special place with England, just because it was the first place that really, really took us on. The whole UK was like so stoked about the band from the first time we
Yeah.
came there, and to this day, it's really unparalleled. But also, I love Mexico for the same reasons, because there's just so much excitement and enthusiasm when we get there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we've had great experiences everywhere around the world, and so unfortunately, we can't. The plan was to do a world tour this year, and so that's where we would be right now had things not changed. But that's I mean, I think for us, just about everywhere in the world is our favorite place to play if we're playing there
Yeah.
and having a good show. Is someone playing with their keys? It keeps making me think my fiance is home. No, you have a key ghost, ma'am, and you have what's typically referred to as a key ghost, and you need to be very afraid of it. Why must you have that fuckboy haircut, Andy? Says Chic Keeter 666. I don't know. I actually don't have any haircut right now. I had a fuckboy haircut, I guess, and now I have a grown out fuckboy. So I'm like, I don't know, what is a fuckboy anyway? I feel like anything could be classified as that. However, thank you so much for being so aggressively mean in the chat about my hair. As always, we've noted before that none of us are real people, and therefore do not have feelings and deserve to have you say mean shit to us. That is, it's a known thing. Anyway, I'll bring
We're all
yeah,
holograms.
that's all right. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry about my fuckboy haircut. If anybody wants to, I'll be starting a .com, www.andysfuckboyhaircut.com, where I'm just going to be posting 360 photos of my fuckboy haircuts for the next 10 to 15 years. Someone says water is vegan. All right, thank you.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I never thought about that. It totally is though.
Yeah, thank you. The other thing I'd like to point out is that since I'm 29 years old, I think that you could easily now classify my haircut as a fuck man haircut, because I've outgrown and outaged the fuck boy. So DM the link. I don't know. I can't even keep up now. Any music videos planned for Restitch? Yes, I drew the hair. No, so I mean, honestly, yes. In the initial planning, we had wanted to do videos. And then, unfortunately, just the pandemic being what it was, the time frame in which we would have done those videos sort of came and went. And so we would love to be able to do something moving forward, but we've got so many things planned right now for the next record, and we've got a lot of our attention on that's probably where the intention will go. But we are going to continue to release different things. We have a plan for an interactive video that we're going to be doing soon, and we're announcing parts of that on Monday. So yes, there will be more video related content. And if anybody doesn't already, you can go to our Patreon, which is Behind the Veil, and every single week we have documentary episodes. And right now we're highlighting every song on Restitch These Wounds, starting with Sweet Blasphemy. This week just got put up is Perfect Weapon, and actually I learned something about the bridge section on that song, and kind of the derivation of that, you talking about that in the episode this week. So there's information that I didn't know in those things. So if you're interested in the band and wanting more kind of video content, you can head over there. And I'm sorry to spin for promoting our shit on your... all right, so there's a lot of bananas happening here. Andy, how is the turtle kissing? Well...
What?
How many turtles have you kissed, Andy?
I think that's when I was on your show, right?
I believe that was when we did the live stream
Yeah.
for what do you call it? The Sumerian page. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Hi guys, Knives and Bents acoustic. There is a Knives and Bents acoustic that we did years ago. The version on the record is complete. Jake, please go to slow mode. What does that mean?
That would slow the chat down. I cannot do that because I don't have access to this channel. I can't control it that way.
I see. The turtles. Andy, drink thick water, please. All right.
Drink thick water?
A lot of very confusing things being said, and maybe it's just because I'm not familiar with this platform, or maybe it's because
I don't
I'm
even
dumb.
know what that means.
Thick.
Andy accidentally elbowed me in the nose at Warped Tour during a backstage meeting, and I loved it. I'm so very sorry about that. The preference would be not to do that. Jinx, pick a color, please.
Black.
Got it.
Nailed it.
Green. All right.
Andy, do you go to the gym? I have a home gym in my house, so I go to my house. Thick water is gross. What the fuck is thick water?
What is thick water?
I'd imagine that's like the
But, like,
unflavored Pedialyte. Have you guys ever had that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
So nasty.
Yeah, that stuff's gross. To me, that would be thick water.
Yep, that makes sense.
Flavored water is best, to be honest. How did we get on this?
Waterman. That
Waterman,
bastard.
yeah.
All right, here's
Did it.
another
Strikes
hard-hitting
again.
question. Guys, what is your favorite flavor of milk?
Chocolate, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Same?
Yeah.
I like white, regular. How would you say it?
Original flavor.
Original?
Like,
Yeah.
what is there? There's like strawberry,
The strawberry's
chocolate,
good.
vanilla.
They have banana milk? Is that
There's
a thing?
banana
Oh,
milk.
Hey,
yeah.
man, you're taking my shit. I'm going to get to banana milk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not into
Yeah,
banana
it is.
milk.
Well, you're going to hate living in my house because we're throwing out everything else.
Yeah.
It's just banana milk.
No, I like skim.
I'm gonna go with coffee flavored milk. I put
Oh,
coffee in my
What?
milk.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
All right.
I'm-
Well, I'm going to say, as a kid, I loved the strawberry Nesquik.
Yeah.
As an
that shit's
adult,
good.
my favorite flavor milk would be I like banana almond milk. They do like the combo, so good.
Never
Big
had it.
fan of that. And I also like the vanilla almond milk as well.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's good stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
that on the rider
Thank you for doing that.
next year.
All right. I bet you'll see it. Lonnie, what's your favorite song to play?
My favorite song.
If you don't say one of our songs, I swear to God, I'm
Let's-
ending this chat right now.
I know. I don't know. It's always changing. I really like playing Coffin. It's because like the riffs are just so fast and so crazy. I think that was probably the hardest song to play in the set in Mexico, and because of that, it just feels so good when you nail it. So Coffin
So
is a
good.
favorite. So good. Off of Restitch, I like Knives and Pens. Yeah, just because the melodies are so catchy. It's been one of my favorite songs for the longest time. So I always love playing that one.
Can I? That's great. I got distracted. I'm sorry. It just said autocrat syrup, Jinx, and I
What?
don't know
Huh?
what it means.
I don't know what that means either.
But it was said so many times.
Autocrat syrup?
Autocrat syrup, Jinx.
Is
All
that
right.
an autocorrect thing?
We got
I don't know.
another hard-hitting question here. What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip. Staying with the classics.
There's this oatmeal chocolate chip one that we've been getting lately from Trader Joe's. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have these here. It might just be a Canadian thing, but there's these like maple leaf cookies.
Very good.
You know
They have
what
them at
I'm
Trader
talking
Joe's. Trader Joe's. Sorry.
Yeah, I like
I,
those.
I've completely lost the function of my mouth there. Trader Joe's.
Those ones are my favorite. Also, the white macadamia nut from Subway because they're so soft.
Oh yeah, like
So good.
Yes. No, I don't think that the ones at Trader Joe's are the same as the ones in Canada, but I do like they have the maple like
Yeah,
coating. Yeah.
same kind of thing.
I'm a big maple fan in general.
Yeah.
Jake, what's your favorite cookie?
Um,
Thank God you guys are learning this shit about us. By
I think
the way.
I'm gonna have to go regular chocolate chip.
Just
Like
regular.
the soft ones though.
All right.
Not like the
Yes.
hard crunchy
Yeah, I
shit.
like soft.
Softer
Yeah.
the better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck. I came unprepared today. You know what? I'm gonna say a tribute cookie right now.
Tribute cookie?
Yeah. My grandfather, when I was a little kid, loved Snackwell's
Okay.
low-calorie Devil's Food cookies. and to this day, I have a soft spot for them because
Yeah.
my grandpa always ate them. They are terrible.
I've
But
had those before.
I enjoy them for the nostalgia. All right, what else we got here? When will you guys get TikTok? Does anybody have a TikTok? Nobody?
I'm not
No.
gonna
No.
No?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ian and I started one a long time ago, and then we don't use it.
Yeah.
I thought about
Like-
doing it, but I want to be really weird with it because I'm not going to
Yeah.
do dances and shit. I just want to be bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, just the weirdest possible thing
Mhm.
for like 60 seconds. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll start one. All right. Cece, when specifically will you come to South Africa?
Whenever this pandemic's over, hopefully.
You going straight?
Yeah, the day
First-
it's over,
first
I'm
destination.
flying there. That's it. I actually always wanted to visit South Africa, so hopefully soon. You never know.
Yeah, I would love to. I've always been curious how they have. Don't they have British accents in South Africa or something?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron from South Africa?
Yes.
It intrigues me.
Well, it's a combination of different accents.
That's where Elon Musk is from too, right?
Mhm.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Cece, say puto.
Puto!
All right,
Yeah.
you did it.
Great.
All right.
Come to Mexico. We were just there. That was our last show. What are you guys talking about?
Sorry, the rest of BBB is a hot dog, a sandwich. I don't
Okay.
know.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Who specifically is the rest? Did you say someone else in the first one and then you're like, let's just go, everyone. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Nuh-uh.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Wrong. All of you are wrong. It's bread with a thing in the middle. That's a sandwich.
Technically,
If you
but-
put a fucking hockey puck between two pieces of bread, it's a hockey puck sandwich. Everything
Yeah.
is a sandwich when
Okay.
bread is on top and bottom.
But we don't call it a hot dog sandwich.
You
I think
could.
a hot dog's its own thing.
Yeah.
You don't call it
Yeah.
a hamburger a hamburger sandwich, but it
You
is.
could.
But-
I've seen hamburgers in the sandwich section on menus.
Because it
but not
is
hot
a
dogs.
sandwich.
Hot dogs are usually on their own.
I understand that. But the colloquialism is not important here. It's bread on bread with some shit in the middle.
Is a chili dog a sandwich?
Yeah, it's a chili sandwich.
Chili.
But
These
isn't a hot dog in a sense like just a sausage roll, the American version of it?
Yeah, that's also a sandwich. I don't think you understand my perspective. My perspective is that if there is bread on it, if you put a bread like this, it's a hand sandwich. All right, there's no everything is a sandwich.
What about
When-
corn
I
dogs?
guess.
Yeah. What's a corn dog?
Oh.
Sandwich.
So what if you have just two slices of bread on top of each other? Is that an air sandwich?
It's a bread sandwich.
Or is that just bread?
It's a bread sandwich.
A bread
But there's nothing in the middle.
Yeah, a
No.
loaf of bread is so many bread sandwiches.
Well, yeah.
bread sandwich.
It's like 12 bread
Two
sandwiches.
slices, though.
To be
Two
a bread
pieces.
sandwich, you need a bread with a slice of bread on each side. It's
That's your
three
opinion, man.
slices
That's
of bread.
This is America.
I'm kind of a bread connoisseur. Okay.
What's
You
your
are.
favorite bread?
Whole wheat.
Andy High.
brand?
Nope.
Any specific brand?
Just any brand.
Yeah.
Any brand.
A sausage roll isn't bread, it's a pastry.
That's true.
Got a point.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, what's everyone's favorite movie?
Forrest Gump for me. Which, by the way, have you guys ever heard of Mandela Effect?
Yes.
Okay,
I've heard
so
of this,
I
yeah.
tweeted
Oh,
about
I
it.
saw you tweet about this.
So it
maybe
sounds
that's-
like I'm going down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole, but
Are you about to introduce a bunch of QAnon shit into this?
No,
chat?
I swear. So for those of you that don't know, the whole Mandela effect is like thousands of people remember something a certain way. However,
Shazam, the movie.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
another one. Another one's like the Bernstein Bears or Bernstein or
Bernstein,
whatever.
yeah.
That's another one. So
I know
in the
your
line,
opinion.
I gotta ask you guys' opinion. In the line, Forrest Gump, if you guys have seen that movie, is it sorry I ruined your Black Panther party? Or is it sorry I got in a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party?
The first one.
First
It's
one.
the first one.
It's
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
Wrong.
No,
It's
what?
not.
What?
What?
Yeah. What? Can you believe that?
No.
You know the one that always makes me is Luke, I am your father is not the way that it's said in, like he doesn't go Luke, I am your father.
No, it's just I am your father.
Yeah, it never says Luke.
Yeah.
I think
That's
because
interesting.
otherwise you wouldn't know they were talking about Star Wars and people were quoting.
So they're putting it in
Yeah.
there for
Yeah.
context.
just to help whoever's listening to
Yeah,
it.
because if you go,
Yeah.
I am your father, no one knows.
Yes.
You have
No.
to say
Yeah, that's
name
creepy.
of
What are you doing?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true though.
So what about Jinx? What's your favorite movie?
An obvious one, Amadeus.
Amadeus,
I love
Amadeus.
that movie. That's such a good one.
All right, Country Bears. What's your what's your favorite movie?
You got it. It's my favorite movie is Country Bears. It's an old Disney movie and it's just awesome.
God, you're glorious.
It's about if you don't know, it's about a band and they're all bear mascots.
Yep.
And they play music together. And there's a kid and his favorite band is the Country Bears, but they've been broken up for years. So he goes out on a mission to recruit each member at a time to reunite them and then he ends up joining the band at the end too. It's a really cool story.
Now, is
check it out.
is
They're not paying me to say this.
no, you're not getting paid by Disney to promote a 20-year-old
The Country
children's
Bears
movie.
I have no affiliation with the Bears.
Who is in that movie? There's somebody who's like a big
It's
actor. who's in
star-studded.
it.
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, that's it,
But
yeah,
there's
he-
a bunch of rock stars in it, like Elton John's in it, Don Henley, Bonnie Raitt. Like,
Yeah.
There's all these star cameos in it.
Wow.
You guys, I've been telling the band that we're gonna watch it on the tour bus.
Well, I've got Disney Plus now. So.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Oh, well, have you watched it yet?
No.
No.
Well,
No.
what's up with that?
I
What about
Got
you?
busy.
What about you? Let's get off of Country Bears.
I got to go with the obvious. Happy Gilmore.
It's one of the best.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's one of the best.
choice.
Yep.
I haven't seen that, so I guess we're even.
I would say my favorite movie is V for Vendetta.
Ooh,
That's
that's
the
a good
one that I
yeah.
like the most. Every time I watch it, it always makes me excited. And when I saw it in theaters, it was one of those most transcendent moments where you're like, I'm inspired, and just like the pageantry of it, and the whole idea of rebellion in that way, and the music and the score is fantastic, and Hugo Weaving is just such a good hero, anti-hero character. Really, really good. Love it. And I know people don't love that movie, and the bummer for me is that, it's not, I mean, whatever. It's just the mask has now been co-opted by so many other things that it's just not anymore like. Because I used to like have posters and shit in my room as a
Yeah.
kid of all that. Now it's just like it just represents so many other things.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but whatever. What is a band? Let's do this. Let's do what's a band from the past that you would like to collab with?
Fleetwood Mac. No idea why that popped in my
All
head.
right.
immediately,
All right.
That was
but
such a
yeah.
quick answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just jumped right in my head.
Maybe my Stevie Nicks tattoo here.
It could be
Yeah.
Stevie. I think
Blown
that'd be
your
an
mind.
interesting collaboration
That'd be
from
great.
the past.
Now is Stevie Nicks short? Is that name short for Steven Nicks?
I think Stevie.
Is her full name Steven Nicks? What about you, Jinx? Amadeus?
Amadeus. Yeah. No, I mean, dead or alive. I mean.
Dead or alive?
All
Either.
right. Yeah. Well. All right. Dead. Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay.
Live Metallica.
All right. What if we did like a combo? Like you had the
Yeah.
corpse of Sebastian Bach.
Not Sebastian Bach.
No, Johann Sebastian Bach. No, I- yeah.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. All right. So what about you?
Let's see. I'm a big Guns N' Roses fan, so that'd be cool to do something with them.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
since Jinx said Metallica, I'll say Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay, great.
Oh yeah.
Geez, I should have been thinking about this while you guys were answering.
You guys toured with Avenged, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been cool.
What to do? What to say?
Has
What the fuck am I gonna say? I mean, I've already had the opportunity to collaborate with some of the people that I would want to, but I would say as a band, I would really like to see what we did if we were able to collaborate. I think I'd go with Metallica just because from your guys' perspective, from a musical perspective, I think it would be so cool to see what we would come up with.
Yeah.
Just like the different guitar inspiration and things like that, it would
Yeah.
be very cool.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Baby Yoda, Cece?
It's adorable. I haven't watched The Mandalorian.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's
I
really
know,
good.
haven't-
And I don't
haven't
give a
seen-
shit about Star Wars, and I really enjoy
I've
it.
never seen one Star Wars movie in my life.
I was that way too, and then I watched all of them, and I was happy I did. I was wrong. I was wrong about Star Wars. Low these many years. Do you guys have any opinions on Baby Yoda? I know you love Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I think he's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, he really is. He's great. It's really good. What are shows that you guys are binging right now? And Jake, are you streaming tonight?
I will be.
All right. What's everybody watching?
I just started a show. Dave has that rapper Little Dicky in it. It's kind of
Oh,
fun.
I heard
yeah,
about
I
that.
saw it.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
billboards
I
for
haven't
that.
It'd
watched
be
that.
like if Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm and Woody Allen was like a 27-year-old rapper. It's really
Okay.
odd. It's an odd thing, but it's getting pretty good. And I thought it was just all comedy, but there's actually some pretty hard-hitting topics in there, which makes it interesting. So that's what I'm watching at the moment.
We just finished Killing Eve.
Oh, it's
Season-
so good.
Second season.
So good. Such a
Yeah.
good show.
Mhm.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
it's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good.
Mhm.
What about you?
I've actually been watching the show.
Blue's Clues or some shit?
No. The show called Dead to Me. Actually, have you guys heard of it?
What?
I was
yeah.
just gonna say that. That's what we're watching.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny because it starts off like so sad. Like I can't
Yeah.
even tell you how much I cried during the first episode. Like And then now I'm into
Aw,
season.
that breaks my heart to think of you.
Oh my
crying
god,
watching
yeah.
the show.
It was like Niagara Falls. And now I'm into season 2, and now it's sort of shifted to more of like a creepy crime thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it's a really good show. It's
We're
really well
like,
done.
I think we finished season 2,
Okay.
and I think the first season was definitely better.
Yeah. I'm like in the middle of season 2. right now.
It's pretty wild though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
All right, I have to
Yeah,
check it
so-
out.
It's
Great show.
really well done.
All right, what about you?
Yeah, same.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, I'm watching. Julia and I just started. We were really late to the party. We just started Peaky Blinders, and we're on season 3, and it's exceptional. I'm such a fan. So, yeah, I was wrong. I mean, I was wrong to not watch it sooner. I never didn't want to watch it. It just I fell behind on the list of things to watch, and I'm really really enjoying it. What is your dream vacation, Cease?
Oh man.
Ooh.
You know what? It's on my bucket list to go see the Northern Lights. Maybe any country.
The venue in upstate New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
Forgot about
Clifton
that
Park or
Yeah,
something?
you can go there anytime you want.
No,
man.
no, like the Aurora Borealis, maybe Iceland or wherever, Sweden, maybe
I've
one of
seen
those.
it in Canada actually.
Really? Yeah, I'd love to just get one of those like glass roof places. And
Yeah, where do they do that? In like Norway or something?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's on.
I always see that on like Instagram. Some
Yeah,
like-
it looks nuts.
Oh, yeah,
thing
that'd
I
be like
follow, like
images, yeah.
Discover Earth or something. One of
Yeah,
those.
that's
yeah.
that would be like my perfect vacation at the moment.
Cool.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Jonks?
A few years ago, my wife and I went on an Italian vacation. Went to ancient Rome, Pompeii. I'd love to do that again. See the old sites and do kind of tie in Greece with that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, there's a few things I've been itching to do lately. I really want to see the pyramids in Egypt, and I really want to see the Great Wall of China, and I also want to see a koala bear in real life.
Man. Well, wouldn't it be a great trip if we could make all those things happen at once?
Yeah.
If you could jump from a pyramid onto the Great Wall and then slide down holding a koala.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that's the ultimate dream.
That would be cool.
Jake?
Man, I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Thailand or Bali. I like
Okay.
the tropical vibe, like Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii for a while, so I love Hawaii. But I want to go somewhere more like that I just haven't been.
Yeah.
So I think like Thailand or Bali would be really cool.
Yeah. I've never been on a vacation. Juliet and I have never gone on a vacation. We're just always working on something. We talk about where we'd want to go if we ever do have time to do it, and it just never materializes because when we find time to do anything, we just like to sit. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of places that I'd want to go, but I think ideally it would just be a situation where I could just kind of unplug and not be working or coming up with something new or hustling something or this or that. But yeah, any kind of vacation. If anyone's offering a vacation experience, my wife and I are down to do it. No, we just I guess maybe I would say I've never been to Hawaii, so I'd like to see it. I'd
Yeah.
like to go there. So maybe that would be where we'd go. How do I get 2011 Andy hair? I need tips. Don't wash it. Do spray it with hairspray, then flat iron it while it's still wet with hairspray, so it makes weird spikes, and then separate those spikes, and then respray it, and then just do that every day until your hair eventually turns into like 70% hairspray, and just kind of like flakes around. And then another good thing to do is put a bunch of glue-in weft extensions in your head that then fall out, and then there's weird collections of glue in the back of your head, and like your hair turns into like a weird like sideways hot dog of glue around your neck. And then to disguise that, tie a bunch of feathers into it, and that's how you get
That's how you do it.
2011 Andy hair.
That hair was epic, I gotta say.
Oh, it was something, baby.
Wow.
It was that my hair is a bird meme with
Yeah.
it was its own living organism on my head. Anyway, we've already answered that one. Not really a video game. I mean, Jake, you play video games. Does anybody else play video games?
No, I haven't been.
Burn.
I haven't been playing.
I think I'm the only one.
Yep.
Not since
I used to play Madden all the time, and then I just stopped doing that. So yeah, nothing going on for me.
I play one game though, Call of Duty. That's it.
What do we got here?
Going to wear
Pineapple.
makeup.
Pineapples
She's
on
supposed to
pizza.
make
Yes or
up,
no?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
all the time.
What do you say?
I've never had it.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a bucket list.
What's the hardest song?
Wait until I get to a certain age of old.
Man.
So I saw one a minute ago. That you said it. Are we gonna wear makeup for the live show? Yes, we're gonna do. What we've been doing in terms of the kind of old school makeup designs, kind of an updated version for this show. Moving forward for the next record cycle, it'll be a whole different era and a different look. Still Black Veil that you know, but new costume pieces and new ideas, similar to what we did with Wretched Divine, where it's kind of just an elevated version of what we do. So that's already being worked on right now. So Andy, why did you become vegan? So I started off when I stopped drinking. That became another thing, was that I had a really poor diet, and my whole life I've eaten badly. These guys can attest. Most days I would eat like a pile of chocolate and just a cheese sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I've tried when I kind of tried to get more healthy to change my diet. Right now, I'm pretty much I'm entirely vegetarian. I don't eat any meat or anything like that, and I'm mostly vegan. But I do have like the occasional protein bar or something like that. So yeah, I would classify myself more as a vegetarian. It's not a costume; it's a lifestyle, says Reborn Devil 95. Thank you for announcing that. It's important that everyone knows. Cece, how are your raccoons?
They're great. I just realized that there's 5 babies instead of 3. There's 2 separate families. I have 8 that are going
have
back
8
there.
Sorry, you have
raccoons in your
8
back?
raccoons?
What?
Yeah, I feed them every night.
What? Wow.
I was gonna.
I
post
saw
it.
your story. You were feeding them.
I'm like full on Snow White now. There's 3
Wow.
three
Wait,
skunks.
does Snow White feed raccoons?
Well, she just isn't
What
she
the
get
fuck am I
along with
sitting
like
on?
all of the animals, and they all just kind of flock to her. So I have 3
Is she
skunks,
the one that
8
sings to him?
raccoons, and
What
1
is
possum.
happening? Oh, it's my mask.
What?
I was sitting on my mask.
Oh.
You know, you got. I'll take it out here. Now everyone can see. Isn't it cool? What's the? Well, all right, let's see.
We got a really great one right
There
here.
we go. Yeah, masks out, baby.
Yeah.
8 raccoon family. It says.
Yeah.
Cece, bring back his hand rocket for the next concept record. Sorry. What?
What does that mean?
What am I missing?
Huh?
I have no idea what.
Yeah, bring your hand rocket back. Whatever that
I don't
means.
know what that means.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Someone else take this for a second. I gotta find my thing.
What happened?
I dropped something. It's all right. You guys take over.
Okay. How do
What we
you?
got here?
You can probably take that one, Jake. How do all of you brainstorm for the new albums?
How do we brainstorm for the new album? I mean, it's just every song that we come up with is different. You know, it could start with a guitar riff, a vocal idea. We could all get in the room and just talk about an idea of a song, how we want something to sound, and just kind of go from there and reference maybe some ideas and just kind of work on it together. So everything's, you know, every single song that we come up with has a different story. So there's not really like one way we go about doing it.
Y'all so dumb. Thank God I'm here to bring the humor.
Thank you for just making this all work, whoever you are.
What a shame. Any news about the new album you guys can talk about? Yeah, like I said earlier, we're working on it right now. We're, I would say, about 6 or 7 songs we've got written so far, and then maybe an additional 7 or 8 ideas,
Yep.
incomplete things.
Yep.
But yeah, our intention is to, once Restitch is out and after we do the live show, to fully get into tracking, and Jake's producing it, and we're doing it ourselves, and this is going to be something really, really exciting for us. I mean, I think in terms of energy in the band, I think we could all agree that we're having fun, you know. I mean, we're enjoying this probably more than we ever have. It's really fun to be able to do it on our own and not have somebody else trying to tell us what Black Veil should sound like. You know, I think that's something that, you know, not that we've had negative experiences with producers, but to be able to go, oh, this is the band that we know and have had for the last 10 years. We know what we want to do more than anybody else, you know. Ceases or Reese's says blah 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 blah
Ceases
blah
all
blah
the
blah
way.
blah blah. Smile, Lonnie. Everyone's talking about how you're just such a grumpus back there.
Am I frowning?
Yeah, there's been multiple people like, hey, smile. Which, by the way, it's so funny to command someone to smile.
I'll remember that.
Smile,
Smile
God
more.
damn it! Be happy.
It makes me smile though, so it works.
Cece, teach Lonnie to smile.
How do we do it?
I don't know. I feel like you're always just naturally uplifting and happy. It's always like you're
thanks.
pleasurable to be around.
I appreciate that.
So I never really noticed him not smiling. So all you guys out there.
A lot of smiles.
I
Smile,
would
please.
actually love to say how exciting it was to be on the cover of that AP magazine recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that was super cool because that was my first time on a
Yeah.
magazine cover. I know you guys have been on quite a few times.
I was excited. That's what I said. I was really excited when I sent it to the group chat or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
"Congrats, Lonnie."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was really
That's cool.
thrilled. Yeah, that's a cool one. I feel really happy to be part of it.
Lonnie is so precious. Says Ode to Oreos. So that's good. What comics have you been reading lately? I just finished the Doomsday Clock series. I'm a huge fan of Watchmen and all the characters in the Watchmen world, so it was exciting to see kind of where they're at 30 years after the original. So that was really good. So yeah, I finished that, and then I've been reading the Dark Knight's heavy metal and death metal, and really excited about that. So that's what I've been reading. Here we go. Did Andy go back to smoking? I do not smoke cigarettes. I try my best to downgrade the amount of. I occasionally use the Juul because I still unfortunately have nicotine issues because I smoked a pack and a half a day from the time I was 13 years old. So it's hard to just kind of remove that entirely. But yeah, so I'm doing better with that. I also lowered my nicotine amount. Thank you, by the way, for asking. I was hoping we'd get into this specific thing today. All right. How do you scream without hurting your voice? Actually, I want to bring that up because I was talking about it yesterday. I did a radio interview, and some people have been asking about the distinction between the "we stitch these wounds" screams and the "re-stitch these wounds" screams. And the truth of the matter is that the way that I both sang and screamed in the early days was almost entirely based on the fact that my voice was damaged. What's going on?
No, I'm like slowly getting out of frame. Sorry, I didn't cut you off, so I'm like sneaking over like this. Oh god.
No problem. What was I saying? The screaming. So the way that I used to scream and sing was pretty damaging to my voice, and so over the last number of years, when I scream live, I'm doing it in a different way that is not to damage my voice. And then by the time we did the recordings for this, it's just I scream and sing from a different place with my range. Both the singing is different, you'll notice that, but also the screaming. So if there is a difference and you notice it, I hope that you can enjoy the new version. I actually prefer the way that we have it on the re-record. I think it's a little bit creepier and more kind of ominous, and you can hear the words a little bit more clearly. But I can certainly understand the people who prefer the we-stitch version of the screaming only because I was just destroying my throat and yelling as loud as I could, so there's an aggression to that. But yeah, personally, my preference is the way it sounds now, but I can understand if there are people who have questions about that. Jake, ask Cece if I can have his number. Jake?
CC?
Yeah, it's 21. That's my number.
All right, what else we got? Lonnie or Batman? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I want to hear a violinist on the new album. Well, we have one in the band.
Just so
so,
happens
yeah.
I play violin, so
There's a
Might
lot.
just
So
hear
far,
that.
there's a lot of string stuff
Yeah.
on the new record.
Yep.
And everybody, you guys have still not heard the overture, the Mortician's Daughter overture that Jinx has done for Restitch. That's fucking incredible. It makes you cry every time. Lonnie's definitely gonna cry every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
When we play it at the live stream, Lonnie's just gonna be crying off stage while Jinx is out there doing it. All right, what else we got here?
I'm really excited for the new album, by the way. Just
Yeah, me
like
too.
with us working on your ideas the other day, and
Yes.
just the way everything's coming together and
Yeah.
the strings and just having
Just
everybody
having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a really fun process.
It really is. It's fun. Like you're right. It's fun to be able to just collaborate, like in this room.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we've got an idea, and then we just start
Just
building.
start it.
you
Like,
know?
all right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Just knock
Like,
it
let's
out.
see where it
Yeah.
goes. Yeah.
We've got everything we need here at Jake's place, and yeah, if ideas come, the next day we come in, we've got more, and yeah, it's been. You're right. It's been so much fun. I would say it's more fun probably ever. Andy,
It's
how are
laid
your
back,
moves?
so. Your what?
My moves, my man boobs.
Moves.
Oh. They're not
I
man
don't.
boobs.
I don't know. I guess they're all right. I don't they're doing fine. Thank you for asking. Not enough people ask me about my moves. Andy, twerk. No. All right.
No.
No.
Guys, please say hi, Carmen.
Hi,
Carmen.
Hi, Carmen.
I can chew water. All right. What do we got? Andy, how are your moves? That person just keeps asking about the moves. Show us your moves. Moves.
Moves.
Andy twerk. Moves. That's the only two things that are being said now. Anyway. All right. What's your favorite tour memory? Cease.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude.
Let's go with on-stage memory. Because that might
Onstage
narrow
memory,
it.
I don't know. I think this is gonna sound kind of ridiculous, but even the last show we played live, Mexico City was one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. So I stand on the kit. I hit cymbals at the beginning of Faithless, and it's the beginning of our set. This is our big comeback, right? Boom! I fall. It's a rented drum set, so the chair swivels that I stand on, and it swiveled, and I completely fell over. But
Did I know that this happened?
literally the second hit of Faithless, I couldn't even get up in time to hit the cymbals. I'm rolling around like a roly-poly, and I have a brand new drum tech, Marco. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Ah!" And it's like, sold out crow. It's
Is
going
there a
nuts.
video of this anywhere?
Yeah, I didn't even know that this happened.
I don't know. It's the second time it's happened in my tenure with the band. But the reason that's one of my favorite tour memories is because it reminds me not to take life so seriously and, to be more uplifting or whatever. It didn't ruin the whole show. I actually had a great time after that. So if something bad's going on in your life, it will get better. Just kind of laugh at it because...
Somebody says the time that you ruined your shirt. What does that mean?
Oh, is that download?
I don't know. Cece, the time you ruined your shirt.
Okay, so that might be the download. So I spent like $120, $150 on this shirt, and it was all like net, and it was really overpriced. And I was like, this is so sick. I'm gonna wear this the whole tour. So we played Download Fest, and my in-ear cable got stuck in the back, and my drum tech had to cut it off with a knife, like halfway through the first song. So it made
So it ripped the whole shirt off?
1 minute into the whole tour, and it just got destroyed, and I was pissed. So maybe that one too. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
That's a great story.
Jinx, favorite on-stage memory?
So we briefly mentioned Sebastian Bach earlier.
Yes.
When I think it was the first Warped Tour we did, and he at the time he was just moving into LA, and it was our LA show.
Was it the one in Carson?
Yeah, Carson.
Yeah, it was the Carson show.
And he was staying with us for a minute, and he drove his car up to the stage and hopped on stage and sang with us for
Fallen Angels. Yeah. He sang his own version of Fallen Angels.
Yeah. It was.
Well, we did our version.
Pretty amazing. Yeah.
Someone keeps asking if I need glasses because I'm squinting. No, there is an AC blasting directly.
Is it
in
right-
our-
is it
yeah,
going
so
to
if
off?
you're wondering why I'm doing this, it is because the air is in my eyes. But it feels nice. It's like I feel like Beyonce.
It gets hot in here quick.
Yeah. But yes, that is what's happening. I might need glasses. Who knows? At some point. Thank you for pointing that out, though. Again, I love being criticized in a chat. All right, what do we got? What's next? What's your favorite on-stage memory? You have one show to go off of
Yeah.
with Black Veil, so
Let's see.
What could it be?
what was your favorite moment of that
The
show?
whole thing was good. One thing that stands out was talked about it before another interview. During In the End, for those of you who don't know, I have In the End lyrics tattooed on my arm that I had gotten prior to meeting any of these guys.
Yes.
And when we were singing that song, I think you walked up to me and kind of like grabbed my
I
tattoo.
started licking your arm.
Yeah, while you were singing it. And that was just a cool moment,
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, of course.
So, that was a good one.
All right, cool. What about you?
I mean, there's so many, but I have a specific moment. Actually, being in Moscow, Russia, when we were on stage, and I remember kind of I think we were playing Goodbye Agony, and I just kind of lost myself in my own moment. Like I was just like on autopilot playing, and I was like headbanging, and I'm like looking up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like there's 8,000 people here to see us
Yeah.
in a city we've never been halfway across the world from where
Right.
we live, and it was just kind of like a surreal moment for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good one.
I would say the 2015 Warped Tour in Cincinnati. We played. They changed the staging and they put us in essentially like a mid-size amphitheater, like not the big amphitheater. It was like it was like a 5,000 capacity
Yeah.
amphitheater, and we had the whole stage, and it was a few years after my grandfather had died, and my grandmother was dealing with cancer at the time, and she's now in remission. But she came and she was with her wheelchair, and we played In the End, which is a song that lyrically for me was inspired by my grandfather. And so to be in my hometown, to have my grandmother there, to have all these people, like I remember it was this wood amphitheater and people were jumping and you could hear over the sound of our music like from people jumping and screaming, and it was a very cool thing. So that will always be one of my favorite moments. Andy, will you bring back the overalls? Maybe. Who knows? You never know when the overalls are coming back. What is your opinion on K-pop, Cece?
Great. I mean, I never really got into it fully. I'm not. That's a world I'm not too knowledgeable about. But
You don't know everything about K-pop?
I don't. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Man,
I've
I
done
thought you were the
extensive
resident
research.
guy.
No, I think it's great. It's interesting. I did see. What's that big one? Are they from Japan? What's the biggest Asian K-pop band? I saw the tour.
Probably
bus.
from Korea
Probably
if it's
from
K-pop.
Korea.
Yeah. Well, that goes to show how much I know about K-pop. There
I
you
don't know
have
what
it.
you're talking about. I can't remember the name
What's
either.
the
but-
name of that one? I saw the tour bus in front of the Capitol Records building one time in Hollywood. I was like,
BTS?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
there, and there was like a line of probably like 500 girls, and I was like, oh, that's BTS, and so that's obviously the extent of my knowledge about K-pop.
Great. Yeah, no, I think it's great. I've seen a handful of pictures of different K-pop artists wearing Black Veil merch over the years, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, such dedicated audiences and fan bases. You know, the BTS army is, you know, obviously it's a huge thing. It's a little bit derivative in terms of name of a fan base, but you know, whatever. No, obviously that has nothing to do with us. But anyway, no, I'm a huge fan of anything that is visually interesting and people put effort into it, and there's a show. And while the music isn't necessarily my thing, I think that the level of enthusiasm that people have for that music and all the things, also just cool shit that they've done, like the fucking buying all or getting all the Trump tickets for the rally,
yeah,
you
I
know,
love
like
that, yeah.
just such a passionate fan base around the world, and an undeniably cool thing. And yeah, well, again, it's not. I don't sit in my car and listen to K-pop music. It doesn't mean that I don't have a huge respect for it. So yeah, please continue to love what you love. What else we got?
Turkmen.
If you were superheroes, what would your power be? Cease.
Oh man, talking to animals, I guess, communicating with them.
That's a good one,
Yeah,
actually.
that's-
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm getting into weird feral animals lately, so I think
You're
that-
getting into weird feral
not like
animals.
sexually attracted to them. I like helping them out and feeding them and trying to figure out what sounds.
I've
make
been
them
getting into weird
feel-
feral animals recently.
My next thing, that's a hot raccoon, baby.
Getting up in there. What about you? Any feral animal sex?
No feral animal sex, but it's not really superpower, but to time travel.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
I would love to be able to fly like they do in Dragon Ball Z, where you don't need like an airplane or anything. You can just get up and float.
That's good.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
flying's great.
Yeah. I think I'd like to be able to teleport.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
a good one.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I've talked about this before. I have a very specific power that I'd like, and that is for when I get home from the grocery store, to have the ability to get all of the grocery bags at once onto my arms and have them go up into our house without me having to carry them the distance between the garage and the house. It's a power that I think about once a week, and how important
That's
it
a
would
good
be
one.
for me to
Yeah.
not have to put 75 fucking grocery bags on my arms and then walk like some sort of weird like grocery bag snowman up to my house. That's where I'm at. So that's me, grocery bag man, who can just make. I don't know how it would work. Maybe they're I can like spit like Harlem Globetrotter style. Like I spin all of them on my finger and then I walk in whistling. I don't know. Grocery bag man.
Love it.
Andy, are you Bat Boy? They've said it 9 million times. I don't know. No. Maybe, I guess.
Turkmen.
Favorite horror movie slasher killers? Like, so what's your let's go like the top 4 that everybody knows. What's your favorite of the main slashers?
Freddy Krueger would always get me when I was growing up and a kid because he gets you.
Freddy Cougs?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. So.
Yeah, as far as slashers, Friday the 13th.
Jason?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I would go with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've never seen any of these movies.
Yeah, I get scared really easily. So I just can't really watch them.
I would say there's 2 different things. For me, the one I like the most from an aesthetic perspective would be Jason. The one that scared me the most, and I still think is the most intimidating, is Leatherface.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
like, particularly in the remakes, because I was the right age for when those came out to be just terrified of this crazy giant with people's face pieces on his face. So yeah, Leatherface will always be the scariest to me, but I love the hockey mask aesthetic. Actually, I played hockey as a little kid because of Friday the 13th. I literally just wanted to play hockey so that I could wear that mask. And then I found out that they hadn't been wearing those masks for about 25 years by the time I played hockey. But yeah, my dad took me to Play It Again Sports and got me one of those Jason Voorhees style masks, and that's why I played hockey, just for the aesthetics. Anyway, let's see. Pale Demon says mine too. Lonnie is such a precious little bean.
My beef broth is boiling over.
You better get that.
Wow, I can't keep up. All right. This one's been asked a bunch of times. Do you ever cringe at old photos of yourself?
All the time.
Oh, sweetie. When you got the blonde hair in that picture,
Oh,
that's
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
that's a rough one. But I mean, look, I think we all had crazy times back in the day when it came to visual choices that we were making. I would say that cowboy boots over leggings or tight pants is one of the worst things that's ever happened. And I did that shit for a time, but that is just atrocious. Skinny pants with cowboy boots, really cowboy boots in general. But to me, bleh. So what else we got? What was your scary, or not your scariest? What's your scariest childhood photo? No, what's your embarrassing time like visually in your life?
There's so many. I think. Remember, you kind of were talking about it earlier, where there was just tons of hairspray, would just brush it out. Remember, and it got to that point on stage or on tour where I just had like a couple sprigs of hair.
Yeah, because you're pulling it out.
Yeah, literally all got ripped off and broken off because I would use dry shampoo and so much hairspray every single day. Yeah. So there's like photos of me where there's like a couple strands just kind of chilling, and that's when I was like, I gotta get some hair extensions. I mean, I don't do hair extensions anymore, but.
By the way, I want to clarify because people are pointing out all the people who have worn cowboy boots in the world. I get it. I'm not saying that people who wear cowboy boots are evil. I'm just saying I didn't like. Now looking back, the little tiny legs inside a giant cowboy boot is not my favorite of the looks. Anyway.
I would say towards the end of the Set the World on Fire cycle, and I'm in stilettos and
oh baby, I'll never forget. All right, so I'll never forget. We're in Australia, and you guys were all in the lobby. And, like, I had not seen your new look yet. And I remember, like, you had your back to me, and everybody else is facing, and they're all like, oh, they couldn't wait for me to see the stilettos and everything else.
Yep.
It was very exciting.
I called you Clip Clop back then.
Clip Clop, yeah.
I could hear you like a horse. I was like, Clip Clop's coming.
Yeah, Clip Clop. We had the cod piece. The cod piece just kept getting bigger.
Yeah.
It eventually became just like a leather front diaper. Like, it was just this whole... kind of thing. What about you? What was your least favorite visual era?
I think it was kind of the same what Cece had going on, like with the hair was just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And breaking off. I never cut it, so it just kept getting longer and longer, but the top would keep breaking off. So I had like the longest mullet of all time, it seemed like.
Yeah. Longest mullet. Classic movie. I would say that my worst look in terms of modern era, obviously like teenager, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but modern era was between Set the World on Fire and Wretched and Divine, when I was just kind of over the like really ridiculous like junior Motley Crue thing that we had going on, and I was like, we got to do something else. So I cut my hair, but we still kind of had like a lot of the makeups going. So I had like short hair, and then I wouldn't put any of the makeup on my body, and I was wearing like red lipstick and had black, like it was like two different things. I just didn't look good at all. It was not a good time. There's a lot of pictures where I'm like, what? I was wearing like a tiny little lady's denim vest, like that looked like a gun holster because it was so small. Like, yeah, that was the worst for me. His bitch ass vegan, of course. He don't like cheese. All right, moving on. They can speak Spanish, please. I cannot speak Spanish.
Cece, you can.
Not really. I forget.
No?
No, I forget.
I thought you could.
Hola.
Poquito?
Queso.
¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? That's just like, how you doing?
Lonnie, advice on playing the bass.
Nice. Something that is really important that a lot of people don't consider is just practicing with the metronome. You know, that's really one of the most important things you can do. Whatever song you're learning or whatever scale you're learning, whatever, just do it with the metronome, and that'll help build up your internal sense of time. and allow you to be a lot more solid. And then when you do go to play in a band or play with your friends or whatever it may be, you're going to be able to lock in a lot easier.
Yeah, an underrated thing for playing bass is to play the bass. All right, so moving on. What else we got? Lonnie, what species are you?
Oh, dude.
I am Canadian.
You're Canadian? What else we got?
What species?
Canadian. What was your first tattoo, everybody? What's your first tattoo? Steve?
It was this one right here. Yeah, the BBB7 logo that we have.
Yeah, and when you got that tattoo, I was very drunk, and I think I smacked you on the stomach while you were getting that
Yeah,
tattoo?
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
it's hard.
What
as
a
you could,
fun
because
guy I was
yeah,
back then.
It was my first tattoo, and of course they were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna give you the biggest one," because it's. I was like, whatever. So everyone
yours is
has
bigger.
it. Yeah,
Yours is bigger.
than mine. And
Wait,
so-
yours is bigger than ours?
Yeah. I like the biggest.
It's all compare, yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like, I remember him being like, "Well, you're gonna get the biggest." I'm like, whatever. And so then you slapped me. That was fun.
Yeah, that was terrible, man.
Well, I mean, I was
What
so
a
drunk.
piece of shit
I was so
That's-
drunk I didn't really feel it.
Yeah, I walked out into the traffic on Sunset that night.
Do you
yeah,
know?
you got yours and just took off, and we're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you
Yeah,
didn't
like he
pay
didn't
for
even
it."
pay for
Blacked
this.
out, yeah.
You know, like when you're really drunk or like everybody's partying and having a good time. Like back in the day, we'd be like raging, and then one person does something that ruins everything. That was me when I slapped Cece in the stomach. Like we were all going crazy, and then I went bah, and then everyone went silent. It was like you ruined it, and I'm sorry. So I felt bad about that for 10 years. What was your first tattoo?
This weird evil jester guy thing that's
Oh,
still visible, and I need
evil
to get him
jester.
covered up. I got him when I was like 18, for some reason.
I like Evil Jester.
Yeah, he's hung around.
Don't get him covered up.
Okay.
Get him enhanced. What about you?
Mine was, if you could see this, treble clef.
Oh, surprising.
Right there. Yeah, I got that when I was 18 as well.
Didn't I call that? That was your first tattoo?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you're the kind of guy who got a treble clef first.
Yeah, you were like, what was your first tattoo? A treble clef? You seem like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yep.
yep, that was it, exactly.
What's our sorry Bo to call you out here, but our friend Bo has one of my favorite tattoos in the world. He's a drummer, and he has on his back, and he hates the tattoo, and the beat goes on, and like, and I love it so much. What about you? First tattoo?
I have a horrible first tattoo experience. It's covered up now. It was on this arm, but there's like spaceship up here and some reminiscent pieces of the original. It's downtown Minneapolis now, but I went on Sunset Strip. I don't remember. I think it was like Shamrock Tattoo. I don't know if that's still there.
Yeah, that's
And I went in. Somebody recommended me to go there, and I went to the tattoo artist, and I had this idea. I wanted to have like aliens attacking like a city and all this stuff. And this
I
guy,
kind of remember this.
You had like
Yeah.
French fries for some reason.
Yeah, I remember though.
yeah. So, okay, I gave my idea, and he's like, okay, and he starts drawing with a pen, like just like a ballpoint pen on my arm, like sketching this idea. And I had never been tattooed ever in my life, so I didn't know how it worked, you know.
Okay.
And he's sketching on my arm with this blue pen, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, we'll just kind of start with that. And he like drew like spaceship and stuff. I was like, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
And then he goes over to the liquor store. Like he leaves for a second. I don't know where he goes. I'm just sitting there waiting. And he comes back with like these little mini, like the little small like airplane vodkas, right?
Yeah.
He's got like 4 of them. And he slams them. And I'm like,
Oh,
what's this guy
no.
doing? And then he just started tattooing my arm like freehand, just scribbling on my arm. And I'm like, I don't know. Like I should probably stop, or what do I do?
Yeah.
And he just stopped. Like he did it for like 3 hours, and then decided, okay, we're done for today.
Didn't you also have like little, like he like fucked up and like did a tattoo somewhere else on your arm or something? Or,
Oh, on your
like-
hand.
No,
Yeah, on
that
your
that was a different guy.
Yeah, but like he like accidentally like.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I was another guy in LA that was tattooing on this train wreck of an arm. I can't remember what part he was tattooing, but I think it was on. I don't remember.
You had like a little like accidental.
I had to get my hands tattooed because of it. I think it was on this hand, or maybe it was even this one. But yeah, his phone like went off. His phone rang, and he turned to check it, and he just went "Nyeh," like right over my hand. I was like, "What the fuck,
Oh
dude?"
my god.
And he like flipped out. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll tattoo you for free." And like, so I had like for the longest time ever, I just had like I can't remember what hand it was on. I had like just a tattoo line like around here,
Yeah.
and I mean it's covered up now, but
Uh,
that was fun.
My first tattoo was this. Alkaline Trio logo that I got when I was 16. I drew a version of their logo in class because I definitely wasn't paying attention, and I asked my dad if he would take me, and he did, and I got that tattoo, and then I started getting tattooed after that. A lot of my tattoos I got around that age, and so that's why I have so many bizarre, weird things happening on my arm, because I was 16, and you make weird choices early in life. But no, I've never gotten anything really covered up, just because so many things that I have are just like little moments and memories from my childhood. But yeah, that's my original tattoo. What else we got here? What was your favorite subject in school? Recess.
Yeah.
Lunchtime.
I actually always liked the band, to be honest. Like the musical ones. But if you want to go for actual subject, probably science.
All right.
History.
I always liked the music ones. I took every music course I could.
Hey, cop out. What was your favorite subject to study, though? Like, well, you know.
Like a real one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. Probably none. It was just all about dance class for me.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really considered a subject, but I would always take like the woodworking like shop class
Mhm.
and build stuff, and I always like that.
Yeah. I was kicked out of art class for knowing what the plot of Scarface was, so I couldn't do that anymore. I was kicked out of choir for trying to be the lead singer of the choir. I was kicked out of creative writing because I wasn't apparently good enough to write creatively. I was kicked out of band because I was not interested in learning how to play. So pretty much any creative endeavor I was kicked out of. So I was kicked out of government class because I got too political and wanted to debate, ironically, in government class.
How dare you?
I was definitely kicked out of religion class when I went to Catholic school. Too many questions. Yeah, I guess my favorite subject was getting kicked out of shit. That was the main thing that I did in school, was constantly told to leave. That's how you end up being a 29-year-old man who doesn't know what 4 times 3 is. That's me. No idea. All right, what else we got? Can you guys say Happy Birthday, Mary?
Happy
Happy birthday, Mary.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Do y'all like anime?
I don't watch it.
I don't watch it.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
You love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I don't know anything really about anime.
I used to watch Pokemon when I was a kid. I think that's anime.
Maybe, I don't know.
I
I,
think-
don't know what
I
the
think that
classification is. Yeah.
I'm familiar with Naruto because Ina loves that, so it's difficult to watch because I have to like read the whole translation the whole time. But I'm into it. I think it's cool.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Death Note with a bunch of question marks. I believe that's also
That's an anime, yeah.
I do know that much. What does it stop with the grow your hair long again? Favorite Broadway musical? For me, Sweeney Todd or Phantom of the Opera. It's a tie. Are you guys ever going to do a song with Asking Alexandria? That'd be fun.
Sure.
We love the guys in Asking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Those are some of our best friends, so absolutely. Stop telling the boys how to look. I don't know if that's directed at us or someone else in the chat. Collab with Palais Royale. We love those guys too.
that'd be cool.
Absolutely, we would definitely do that. Favorite weird thing you do? I'm looking right at you, kid.
Man, I don't know. I guess just my weird snacks.
Your weird sex?
No, my weird snacks.
Oh,
Weird snack.
My
I
weird
guess just my
lunches.
weird sex, man. That's I guess
Yeah.
what I do.
What was something I ate recently that you thought was funny? I think I had pasta with like spinach leaves on top.
Yep.
And you thought that was
No,
funny.
nothing will ever beat Cheerios in water.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
brutal.
that
I
was-
ran out of milk, so I was like, I'll just use water.
It's just like soggy cardboard.
Instead of using almond milk, you used water.
Yeah, so it was okay. Like, not bad. That's probably my favorite weird thing about myself. Like that.
Anybody else got like a weird thing nobody knows about?
Everything I do is weird, so I don't know. Second I wake up till I go to bed, it's weird. So
Always weird.
Yeah, always.
All I do is meth. So
Oh yeah.
I guess half Christmas
Callback.
is pretty weird too.
yeah, half
Yeah.
Christmas is weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
That's an option.
Yeah.
That's another callback.
Hopefully we'll be on tour next June and we can all do it together.
Lonnie, what the hell? That's what that person said. A lot of pickles happening.
Pickles are back.
Andy, part your hair down the middle. Why? What a weird.
I'm sure that would look so good.
Yeah, it's like short right now too. It just
Yeah.
look weird.
It's super weird.
Favorite book? What's your favorite book?
I don't really read books. That's
All right.
No
Fuck
winner there.
books.
It's not my favorite, but I just read The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and that was really good.
Harry Potter.
All right.
Yeah, I have a lot of books and I just haven't read them.
All right. Cool.
So I don't know.
Sapiens. It's not my favorite book, but I'm Sapiens. It's about the kind of the evolutionary change of man and the difference between the different kind of classifications of early man and the like. I don't know how to use the terminology correctly because I didn't write the fucking book, but how there were different types of caveman and the evolutionary changes in the early days and how we got to current Homo sapien.
Check that one out.
Yeah, by something Harari, I believe is the name of the author. It's very interesting. What's your Hogwarts house, Lonnie?
Yeah, tricky question. So I took the test.
Oh, the classic trickster.
It's a long answer. So I took the test on Pottermore. It said I was a Ravenclaw, and I'm like, great. And then later on, I went to do the Warner Bros. Studio tour in Los Angeles, and I got to try on the Sorting Hat, like the actual one from the movie, and it said I was a Gryffindor. So now I'm like, do I trust the Sorting Hat or do I trust the test? So I don't know. Like I'm still trying to figure it out. So yeah,
Boy, I don't know.
these are the kinds of problems I have to face on a regular basis.
Life is hard.
It's tough being me.
It is. Make a movie together. Okay.
All right.
Cece, favorite fruit?
Cherries.
Okay. What's your favorite Disney movie, Jake?
Lion King.
Okay.
No, I'll take that back. Aladdin.
Oh.
That was Disney, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Jinx, what's your favorite UK memory?
Meeting my wife.
Yes.
Brownie points.
Brownie points. Has anyone seen anything paranormal?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Jinx definitely has a lot of stories there.
Yeah, I grew up in a haunted house.
Yeah. It was an actual haunted, not like a maze.
No,
with
no,
actors.
not like a Halloween
Yeah.
haunted house.
He lived it,
A
yeah.
genuine
I grew up
haunted
with
house.
actors in
Yeah.
costumes popping out. God damn it, Jerry! I'm just trying to get breakfast.
Jerry.
Yeah. You just wake up. There's a guy in a leather face mask. Like, "Whoa." Damn it! Not right now, Jerry. I got shit going on. Jerry.
You gotta explain the Jerry story.
Yeah, well, so when I was a kid, it was after we lived in the actual haunted house, but I would go to these, the Halloween haunted houses with my brother, and we went to when I think I was like 8 or 9 years old, and somebody as we were waiting in line asked me what my name was, and my name back then was Jeremy, and and they had like a walkie-talkie, and they just whispered, "Oh yes." So as we're going through this haunted house maze, there's people jumping out and saying, "Jerry, Jerry,
Jerry.
And I'm like, this isn't scary. That's not my name. My name's Jeremy. It's not Jerry." So yeah, that's the Jerry story.
Jerry. Brazilian fans here. Hello, Brazilian fans.
Come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil. What is your favorite Disney ride? I've not been to Disneyland enough to know.
I wouldn't know either.
Splash Mountain, which is now, what is it? They're calling it something else because they changed it to be more up to date.
I don't know.
But yeah, it used to be Splash Mountain. Oh, or the Haunted Mansion for me.
Yeah, I like the Haunted Mansion
Yeah.
or the Space Mountain. Is that the dark one?
Yeah.
Space Mountain, yeah,
that's
that's
a
cool.
good one too.
Can y'all say happy birthday, Abby?
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Abby.
Star Wars, good side or dark side? Choose wisely. Dark side's way cooler looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better aesthetics on the dark side. I feel like we already dress like we're on the dark side. If we had to, if we had to join something, we would just be immediately put into the dark side by virtue of our clothes.
What was it in Spaceballs? He says Rick Moranis, Dark Helmet. He's like, the dark side is better because good is dumb or something like that.
Jake, did you get the BVB logo thing sorted?
EVB logo thing sorted.
What's that?
Oh, I think they're talking about the Ibanez guitar thing.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you have a celebrity crush, Lonnie?
Mm,
Did you just fart?
no, that was the chair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure it
Just
was.
my wife, Rita, And actually, today she got her first fan account on Instagram, so that's
Official
cool.
celebrity now.
So now she's a real celebrity.
She's a real celebrity.
Officially licensed celebrity.
That's right.
So the next question then wouldn't happen because Kristen Cadaver says, "Can I date Lonnie?" So no.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm taken.
No, you're
Sorry.
taken by an official celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pregnancy's going really good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. People have been asking about. I don't know if you can say no. Do you want the sex of the baby? Do you want to share that?
It's going to be a surprise.
Okay,
so
cool.
You guys
All
will
right.
find out October 20th or whenever, give or take.
Okay. Cool.
I keep saying if it's a boy, I really hope you name it Jerry.
Jerry.
That way you can make that story.
Jerry, this is my son, Jerry.
Every time.
All right. If you could play a hero or a villain in, like, let's say, a comic book movie, which one would you choose?
I'm gonna say Batman just to fuck with you.
No. You don't understand. The question is, would you rather be the good guy or the bad guy?
Oh,
And so-
okay. I don't know. I'd rather be one of those like anti-heroes. I think it was really interesting in that movie Joker how Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
You were kind of rooting for him, and he gave you the inside look as to why he became the way he did.
Yeah.
You know, and instead of it was very different from when the other one. Who's the other guy?
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Very different from that Joker, and so I think. Along the lines of like the Joaquin Phoenix, like kind of the anti-hero type thing.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with The Crow when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to be something like that. What do you got? Would you rather be a villain or a hero?
Hero. I just don't have it in me to do like
I
bad
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
I know. God, you'd be the worst villain.
Yeah, you
Oh,
would.
hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
an
so
evil
sorry.
Oh, now I've really got you, Batman. I put your sunglasses in a different room. Like,
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
what about you? Hero or villain?
I'll probably go villain. Kind of like I like Deadpool style.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with the same. I like the idea of being able to kind of, have the cool costume and not be a jackass. That's the real dream. That's why The Crow is so good,
Yeah.
because he's the hero and he looks like the villain. How are rehearsals going for August 1st? We're starting full band rehearsals coming up in a few days. Right now, everybody's just been working individually, and I think we've all been talking about how it's difficult, a lot of this stuff, because we haven't played a lot of it, to get it down.
And if we did play it, it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the exception of like Sweet Blasphemy and All Your Hate, maybe.
Yeah.
But obviously, Knives and Pens, Perfect Weapon, we played. But a lot of the record we've either never played or it hasn't been played in a long, long time. So yeah, I mean, I think we're all kind of struggling to get it right. We want to get it right. We want to sound good. So that's kind of the thing. What about you? I know you've been clanking upstairs.
Yeah, I just we've all just been practicing on our own. A lot of people don't realize, but so much of what goes into a show is just practicing on your own before the actual band rehearsal. So we've just
Yep.
been all putting in the time by ourselves and getting all our parts dialed in, and then in a few days we're gonna go in and put it all together.
Last night when Juliet and I were working out, we could hear you upstairs going.
Oh yeah, those harmonies are high. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of high ones there.
Yeah. Just there's someone on the third floor of my house going.
I know, and I'm trying to do it all quiet so I don't annoy you guys.
No, it's wonderful.
6 octaves on the piano.
Will you guys ever bring your old musical sound back? I feel like you can't possibly bring your old musical sound back more than to re-record your first record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, you got your wish. I mean, it's the most original sounding. Andy, did you cut your shirt? Yeah, that's how I ended up like this. Have you met Green Day? Weirdly, we have.
Yeah.
The bass player of Green. I can't recall his name. I'm so sorry. Mike
Frank
Dirnt.
Dirnt.
Mike
Mike Dirnt. His daughter was a big Black Veil fan, and he would come to our shows in San Francisco. It's always really nice. Tofu or tofu or tofu? All three. Tell Jinx to bring his butt out. Oh, sorry, that says butt to Ohio. Sorry.
Get your butt out.
Hey, Jinx, could you
Careful what you ask for.
could you take your butt out and then bring it to Ohio? Jake, are your fingers better?
Yes.
Okay. Please name my pet rat. Anybody want to take a
Cece.
stab at naming a pet
I'm
rat?
pretty good at naming pets
sorry.
on the.
McSquiggles.
McSquiggles.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
There you go. Ball rat.
Ball rat.
All right, everybody. Favorite animal. I feel like we already covered this, but I can't remember. We've been doing this for about 7 hours now, so I can't really.
It's a tie between a raccoon and a skunk right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Any dinosaur.
Yeah. Any dinosaur?
Yep.
Eagles.
I'm a fan of just the typical cats and dogs.
Okay. Fuck. I was unprepared today. I didn't think about what I wanted to say for this.
About ligers. It's a pretty good choice.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. What was the Sharks? Street Sharks, where they wore rollerblades in the 90s? It was a
Yes.
cartoon. Any of the Street Sharks would be my favorite animal.
Love that show.
That's a good one.
What's your favorite candy?
Gobstoppers.
Everlasting. You know what I liked, and I don't know if they still have it anymore, is the Willy Wonka, the chocolate bar with the golden ticket. That was so fucking good, and they used to only sell it at Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. What about you? Favorite candy?
Anything from Cadbury's, but it has to be from England, not the American version.
Oh, I love Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like nibs.
I don't. What?
You guys have
Is that the
nibs?
licorice?
They're like red. They're sort of like Twizzlers, but
Are they the tiny little ones?
they come in small pieces, but you
Yeah.
can also get long ones.
Yeah, those
I've done it.
are
Yeah,
really
those are
good.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Because
call.
they're not like super sugary.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you need to brush your teeth right after.
I always love those.
Spoken like the son of a dentist.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trust me, Lonnie, there's very few times in my life where I eat something and go, fuck, I gotta brush my teeth right now.
Yeah.
Just do it later when I would normally would. Because my father's not a dentist. And that's why I have no teeth. These are all fake. They've all fallen out. What about you? Favorite candy?
I don't know. I don't really eat a lot of sweets. I don't really eat candy.
Man, I'm super into all kinds of sweet things. It's
Yeah.
a problem. I can't stop.
I'm more of like a pie or a cake guy than like candy.
Okay, yeah, I don't like pie at all, except for pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not a fan. So you're just gonna say pie?
If we're gonna go candy, I'll say white chocolate. Just white chocolate.
White chocolate's good. All right. Anything cinnamon, really. I'm like hot tamales, cinnamon, any kind of cinnamon shit. I love it. I'll eat like 900 hot tamales at any given time. Big fan.
Is a cheesecake a pie?
It's
a cake.
It's a cake. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
It's its own thing.
But it's a
I
pie.
think it's a pie. It depends on the kind.
Yeah.
Okay, so like Marie Callender's, like you go to buy cheesecake.
Like
That's
you
a
just get
pie.
like a New York cheesecake.
Yeah,
one?
it's even looks like a pie, like the way it's.
It's a
Right.
pie, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a cake.
It's a cake?
I think so.
It's in the
Both.
name. Yeah.
Is a pizza
Because a pie
sandwich?
is like a crust with shit inside of it.
But what?
It's kinda-
Cheesecake has
yeah,
a
it has a
crust, it's
crust.
just
And
graham
and
cracker.
it's
But
shit
it's-
inside of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Is a
Yeah, I don't
pizza
know.
a
It's a good
sandwich?
question, I guess.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, pizza. What
Is a pizza a
It's pie.
sandwich
Somebody
or a
asked
pie?
that?
No.
That shit ain't a sandwich.
Of course
Hell
it's not a
no.
sandwich.
Look, guys.
What if you fold it in half though and then eat it?
Oh yeah.
Then it's a taco.
Yeah.
I never understood
Calzone, I
people
think they
who
call
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Mexican food dish?
Burritos.
Enchiladas.
It's not really Mexican though. It's American Mexican.
Okay. Ritos.
Burritos.
All right.
I'm going enchiladas.
Tacos, I guess.
Yeah, I like enchiladas.
I go fajitas. That was
Mm-hmm.
my jam back in the day. Jake, thanks for letting me interview last week. God, fuck, I can't.
Yeah, no
Whatever,
problem.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. It's gotta be what? It's gonna go on all day because I've got Oh, that person says, "Is this gonna go on all day because I've got places to be?" Then you can fucking leave. Bye. What's your favorite past look? What was your All right. What's your favorite era of the band visually?
I think for me it's the current one.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
My favorite look has always been the Set the World on Fire look.
All right. You're wrong, but all right.
Current look definitely.
All right.
Just to be different, I'm gonna go Wretched, the Wretched and Divine era.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
too.
Oh,
I
that's
like the
fun.
crazy costumes and the
Yeah.
horse tail and all that crazy shit. That was fun.
They're all awesome.
Thanks, bud.
I'm just kidding. You can like Wretched, or you can like Set the World on Fire the most.
Oh, I do.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people who like Set the World on Fire the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, please let Lonnie know that it's okay to like that. What is your favorite? We already did favorite anime. Your hair is not vegan. I don't. Yes. Why did you bully me? I didn't bully you. You've been bullying us the entire thing by telling us that you want to leave. You should go. What's the craziest interaction you've experienced with fans? Someone constantly telling us that they want to leave a chat, that they're totally free to leave over and over again the entire time. Favorite insect? You got a favorite bug?
No, I don't like bugs.
Yeah, same. Nah.
Butterfly, I guess.
There you
Ladybugs
go.
are good too.
I don't like them.
I like praying mantis. They entertain me.
Those are cool.
They're actually
They're
pretty
fucking
cool,
around
yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
just like bouncing around. Yeah, I'm a fan. Heaven or hell? I don't
believe in
know.
that either.
Yeah, I mean it's not that great. All right, let's do a few more here. I feel like we should probably wrap up soon. We've been here an hour and a half, I think.
Yep.
So hopefully you guys have enjoyed us chatting with you. We're actually, when we're done with this, we're gonna literally just turn around and start working here. So, yeah. Have you ever washed a fruit? Yep. Opinions on fan fictions?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
welcome
Oh.
to the party, dude.
Wow.
He's up on the cloud.
Is he up
No, he's up there.
All right. Well.
Maybe
even
he's
know
like,
it-
yeah, get out of here.
I didn't even know he
End
was
it.
in here.
Yeah,
Probably
he's been up there
Someone
the whole
was
time.
excited to play.
Hey, what are you doing?
Andy, that
Are
probably
you coming
sounded like
down?
me practicing harmonies last
doing?
night.
No, about fan fictions. If you want to write fan fictions, that's totally cool. I think that obviously in the past we've kind of made jokes about how some of the fan fictions are sexualizing us in weird scenarios, and that's bizarre. But yeah, I mean, if people want to get their creativity out by writing scenarios that they feel that they'd like to see us as narrative characters in their life, that's fine. I mean, I remember the one I always bring up is when we got the fan fiction with drawings of all of us as like foxes that were having sex with each other. And that was a particularly weird one.
Here he comes.
What's happening?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, so if you want to write a fan fiction where we're foxes having sex with each other, that's totally up to you. I'm just not super into it.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah, I think we'll all agree on that.
Yeah.
What's your worst fear, Cece? You want to go, buddy?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't like spiders. When I was a little kid, I was playing. There's those the string and then that little looks like a tiny little barrel on your garage door to pull it
Yeah.
down. I was putting my finger in there and I looked in there. There was 2 black widows, and so ever since that, I freaked out. My dad's like, "Those could have killed you." Now I just think like every spider's gonna kill me. So.
I have a phobia of heights, but other than that, I keep having these anxiety dreams. Like I can't remember our songs, and I'm about to go on stage, and I just forgot everything.
Dude, I have that all the time.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the time.
I literally had that dream. It was supposed to be about the live stream show.
Yeah.
But we were going to play download.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like I was like, I haven't rehearsed. I don't know the
Yeah.
songs. And then we were like going on stage. I'm like,
Yeah, I've been
"Oh."
having those while I'm relearning the old songs. I'm like, Yep.
Yeah, I hate those dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What's your biggest fear?
I am afraid of the dark, but probably my biggest fear is
Sorry.
just
Oh,
yeah,
sweetheart.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Just love it.
It always freaks me out to think about if I was floating in the middle of the ocean alone with no boat at night. Like
How'd you
just
get
That's
there?
treading
terrifying,
water.
Somebody drop you off?
I don't know.
That does sound terrible.
That does sound
Yeah,
terrifying.
that would
yeah.
just-
I can't swim, so I'd be done. It was just over
Oh,
immediately.
I can't even think about it.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't
Horrible.
swim?
No, I tried to learn how to swim as a little kid, and I got to the edge, and I had my eyes closed, and I broke all my teeth. And so that made me go, yeah, fuck that. I don't need to know anyway. And so I never learned. So if I get thrown into a bunch of water, like the character in Unbreakable, my weakness is water. So if you're interested in killing me, just dump me in a big vat of water, and I'll be fucked.
Things you learn.
By the way, I was hoping at some point in today's live stream to give you advice on how best to kill me. And I'm glad that we were able to get to
we
that
got there.
before we were done. Anyway, my biggest fear is literally everything all the time in my head. Well, favorite Polish food. I don't know that I have a favorite Polish food because I guess bratwurst, is that Polish? But I don't eat that. I don't know enough.
There's like vegan.
Yeah, but I don't
Something,
like
right?
it. So I don't.
Yeah,
I guess I
okay.
just don't know enough about Polish
Yeah.
food. Anybody got any Polish foods?
Pierogies, right?
Pierogies, yeah.
Pierogies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Pierogies Polish. Yep, there you go. What's your favorite Indian food? Is it butter chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like fall. It's the hottest vindaloo they make.
Ugh.
There's a place in Encino, I think it is, that makes vegan butter chicken, and it's crazy good.
Oh yeah.
So good. I don't know what the fuck Roblox is, but people keep saying play Roblox. Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
No clue.
I have no idea. I'm very sorry. My apologies. How dare you, that person said. Favorite British food?
I mean, I like it all. So I like, English breakfast, shepherd's pie, sausage rolls.
You know what I miss every day?
What's that?
Literally every day. At Wagamama's, the chicken katsu, the
Oh,
vegan,
yeah,
because
yeah,
they have
that's
vegan
good.
katsu now, and
Yeah.
it's just, oh my god,
That's
the
amazing.
sauce.
Yeah.
And Nando's for me too. Yeah.
Oh, Nando's.
Love Nando's.
Yeah, I've been seeing Nando's sauce pop up. In,
Yeah. It's so,
in
they
stores.
sell it
Yeah, they have
yeah.
that like everywhere.
I have that
Ralph's.
in my fridge.
Pretty
Nando's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole
The hot
restaurant.
sauce, right?
Yeah, he's
no,
got a whole
the
Nando's.
hot sauce.
All right, so let's do 5 more questions. Everybody gets one, so we'll do one individual question for everybody. All right.
Okay.
So, all right, Jake. Let's just try to find one that's applicable here. It's too hard to see right
Yeah,
now.
it
They're
really
going
is.
so quickly.
Yeah.
Besides music, Jake, what is your favorite hobby?
Probably video games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Lonnie, let's find you one. Hardest time you ever laughed?
Wow. Man, I don't know. I can't think of any.
What's the thing that you feel is the funniest?
I like Jim Gaffigan comedy.
Great. All right. So Jim Gaffigan. Jinx, let's find you one here.
There was a favorite state fair food, which they're referring to the Iowa State Fair.
Okay.
Where you can basically get anything deep fried on a stick. I mean,
Yeah.
Anything?
anything.
Hockey puck.
So, yeah, anything. But my grandpa would always take us to this one stand where they sold Lamburgers. That was always our favorite thing from the state fair. So,
Lamburger. All
yeah,
right.
Lamburger stand.
Cece, name your baby Chungus. Cece, what's your favorite genre of music?
Oh man, I'm kind of all over the place. I've kind of grown out of my metal phase. I think probably right now would probably be EDM. I listen to a lot of like dance music. And stuff
Electronic dance music? Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
EDM. And then finally, I will do one. Will you dye your hair pink? No. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for watching this. This was a lot of fun, and we are happy to get to do this. Thanks to Spin for having us. You can listen to our new single, a very old single, but a new version of it. Perfect Weapon is out now on all digital streaming platforms, and the full-length Restitch These Wounds comes out on July 31st, and we are doing a live stream concert from the Whiskey A Go-Go on August 1st. So go to blackveilbrides.net for all the information on that, and thanks for being here with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.